Welcome to Mack Training Academy. I'm Professor Joey Mack, and today we're going to go through the Americana from the mount position. Before we do that, hit the subscribe button, leave us a like or share, and leave any questions you might have. So, okay, let's break it down. So, what I like to do, generally you're from a pair position, there's various options. You want to connect your hand to their hand. Now a lot of people get here and you can push the hand to the wrist, but generally now you're just committing all your body weight and the hand isn't going to quite do it unless you're locking your arms out. Anytime you're bent, your tricep has to be involved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch roughly in the middle of my forearm and I'm going to lead with my elbow, so the actual weight for my elbow. And now try not to elbow them in the chin, but I'm driving my weight. Go ahead and resist me, right? The weight of my body, and then in that, as my elbow's going beside his ear, this hand can slip in to that space. From here, I grab what's called a figure four, wrist here, at my hand at their wrist, and then my other hand feeding at my wrist. An important part is I don't want my forearm down by his shoulder. I want my forearm by his elbow. That's going to give me the greatest rotation to shear the shoulder. Okay, so from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it down close to his side. So you can lift here, but there's no pressure. Okay, I want to lift it and bring it to his side. The closer I can bring it to his side, the more pressure I'll make. And actually, if you need even more and you're running into your knee, I'll let this knee go along and I'll turn my hips a little bit. So now I have all this space. I can drag it into that space and I'll probably even get a finish here, yep. Without even starting to sweep. So if you can bring it close to the body, you'll get a tap. Now, once it's close to the body, that means the shoulder's tight. I'm going to put pressure here on the hand, and I'm going to lift at the elbow. And they calling it painting the mat. I'm going to paint the mat with the back of his hand. So I'm here, I made my pressure, I'm lifting the elbow, and I'm painting the back of the mat. For me, I want to get as close as I can to the end, and then I'm going to lever. Okay, let's look at that from a different angle. So his arms are in, connecting my forearm to his forearm. So his hands are here. I have to get behind it. There. My elbow's leading. I'm putting my elbow to the floor, trying not to elbow them in the chin. As they're coming down, I want to catch this hand behind before it hits the floor. Once it's on the floor, he can put weight into it. It can be difficult to get underneath. You'll have to reset. Sometimes what I'll do, go ahead and put a little weight. I'll actually take weight off and slide underneath, so I'll pull it back up. But now, during this, you risk them putting the hand out, okay? So what you want to do is time it. As I come through, the elbow comes leading the way, hand comes underneath, and now I put my weight on his hand, right at the wrist. I make my figure four grip. I'm at the end of the lever. If I'm here trying to tilt, there's no real tilt power like there is tilting here, okay? I'm going to pull it down to his side, okay? You don't have to move your leg, it just opens up more space. From there, I'm going to wipe the back of the mat with his wrist, and I'm going to lift his elbow, okay? One more time, the hands in close, forearm to the ground, hand comes underneath. I get my hands with figure four grip close to the elbow, slide it down, bring it close, lift the elbow. Get your tap. That's the Americana from the mount position. The less you can move your body off, the less likely they are to push you and to get your weight off so that they can escape. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. We appreciate it. Thanks. Oh, I like that. Thumbs up at the end. Thumbs up.